Hello again, everybody. Skylar here, aka Sundance Wolf, coming to bring you another vaulted map video from mod 21 in preparation.
Hail, adventurer. The Neverwinter Guard is tasked with protecting the city of Neverwinter. But that doesn't mean we only operate as a city guard. We respond to threats that emerge in the lands around Neverwinter as readily as we respond to threats within the city itself.
So this one is Rothe Valley, or Rothe Valley, depending on what NPC you're talking to. They kind of pronounce it differently, inconsistently.
I never thought I'd see such a thing.
I actually liked this zone quite a bit.
Without more soldiers, Rothe Valley will certainly be lost to the Drow.
Especially the fact that there's a dragon that spawns here. And that's one thing they're getting rid of as well, is all these dragon zones in all of the lower areas. I'm not quite sure why, but they're condensing the Tyranny of Dragons campaign, which was the longest campaign in the game. Took the longest to complete, to start. But you could start it at level like 25, I think. Mid-20s you could start it. And it went all the way up to 70. And it was quite a bit of a grind. Back in the day, the amount of Linus favors you needed was like a ridiculous amount. Players today, you know, that complain about just getting like, I think it's 16 Linus, is like, you guys have no idea. It was like 15 and 20 at a time. It was ridiculous how much Linus favor you needed. So that was a lot of Tias. But at the time it was endgame, and it was the main endgame, so everybody... that's basically all people were doing, was just hanging out and doing Tia at the top of the hour when you could do it. Now it's available all the time. But
This
yeah.
plague of phase spiders will upset the delicate balance of nature. Some magic of the Drow has caused deadly phase spiders to make Rothe Valley.
Oh yeah, he's another contest dude. So you have to catch the little phase spiders during those contest times. So let's explore Rothe Valley. Hey, music. I like the plot of this map. The slavers and the slaves, you know, trying to free the slaves, going after evil slaver drow. It's kind of an interesting plot, you know. It's like being the ultimate good guy in this map is saving all the slaves. So that's kind of something I guess I'll miss leveling up a character, was because I actually enjoyed this zone. It was not an incredibly difficult map to navigate, so that was nice. It had one little tricky area inside. Let's see, yeah, this little tiny maze thing. It's not really a maze, but if you're not sure where to go, you can get easily turned around if you're not familiar with the area. And I like the missions where you could go and I think you go through this gate. It became a Tyranny daily that you could do, like a common cause quest. So that was kind of fun. Go in there and save even more slaves and deal with the dragon cultist people, Cult of the Dragon. Oh, that actually back there was not what I was thinking of. This area. You have an instance where you get sent here, and this is where you go to free the slaves. So I guess there's two versions of it. There's a private instance, and then there's this instance with the main plot that you just wander around. And then for Common Cause, for the Dragon Harper quests, you get to actually go in as a private instance and free slaves and blow up lightning orb thingies and stuff like that. But it's good that I don't have to do Common Cause to show this. This little map here. Break in those doors and kill the forges, and it's a simple mission. It was hard back in the day. Very difficult. Dragon Cultist was strong. Alright, I can't go out this way. That's pretty neat. I don't think I ever noticed that spider web thing above. That's awesome. There we go. I love the hidden doorways in the game. It's like you don't really know it's there until you're right on top of it.
Let's stir up some trouble for my supposed kin.
So in here, you could get a little bit turned around as a newbie. Like, say you wandered here and you got turned around, you might actually go right back out and be like, wait, wasn't I supposed to? Yes, yes, you are. You're supposed to go this way. And this takes us to the dragon. A little random treasure chest. Why not? Let's see. What's this? Oh, that was weird. It, like, turned me around. Huh. We will go into the dragon zones in another video. I will make one final video after I go through the zones and just go from dragon zone to dragon zone. For now, we'll just do this.
The more innocents we can save, the better. We have to stop the Drow. The ritual books you have found.
Ah, he's just giving me the quest for the dungeon. That's fine. We're gonna ignore that. This area got a little stressful and confusing as a newbie. And especially when you're in a high populated instance and you didn't know how to switch zones. Competing with other players for drops and kills was very frustrating. So in cases like that, an easy fix would be just increase the spawn rate so everybody gets a chance, and allow it so that everybody who gets a hit gets credit, not necessarily anybody, the person that actually kills the creature. They've been slowly starting to work on that with some of the zones, I think. Especially with like places like Avernus. Valenhas specifically was very stressful when it first came out because it was so broken. And you couldn't do some of the quests, some of the things for the items, because you had to get the final blow. And when there's like 100 players, or not 100, I'm exaggerating, but when you've got like 20 or some odd players all trying to get a hit on this creature, and only the one that gets the killing blow gets credit to get their item upgraded, the Forger's box, that was really stressful. And they were the only ones that got a chance. They wouldn't necessarily get it. They get a chance at it, where the rest of us would be like, well, SOL. So I'm glad that they fixed that, and I hope they continue that pattern with all zones. Because what happens is, too, you'll get like a bully player that's like an endgamer that's just going in farming old zones for whatever reason, whether they need mats or something. Or they just feel like it. I've seen some people that do it just for fun, just to troll newbies. Newbies don't stand a chance, you know, they can't even hit anything, they can't kill anything, they can't do their quests, so getting credit for the kill, for a hit rather, not just kill, but for hitting them, I think that's important. And this area was a little bit more difficult to navigate, just the houses and spider webs and walls in your way. Had a friend that used to get lost in here all the time. I used to have to go in and rescue him. I'm like, alright, I'll show you the way out. Follow me. And especially when you couldn't, you know, I mentioned in one of the previous videos, you couldn't cross out quests, you know, X out quests in your journal, so your quests would jump you around from place to place. And that was very frustrating. So I'm glad that they added that. So clapping my hands, thumbs up for you devs right now, because that was good when you allowed us to X out quests. Alright, so that's basically it for Rothe Valley. I will make a separate one for the dragon areas, because there are several zones that are going to lose these, even where the zones won't be vaulted, like Ebon Downs, for example, and Neverdeath. They are not going to be vaulted. Those zones are thankfully staying. They're awesome. Neverdeath is one of my favorite questline maps in the game. It's very interesting. But they are going to be getting rid of the dragon-specific areas because they're trimming down the Tyranny campaign and they don't need those dragons anymore. So Carthraxis and Villithrax and all those guys are kind of going away. Vartilingorax. Took me forever to learn how to pronounce those dragons' names. But anyway, hey, it's a guildie. Hi. Anyways, so that was Rothe Valley. Thank you again for watching, everybody. And I will hopefully see you in the next video. Bye.
We must call the spider's numbers.